Up to this, we have covered almost every method present in the array list. Now, in this video, we are going to focus on the iterator. So, in earlier video, I have given some idea about the iterator. So, what is iterator? So, iterator, it is nothing but the one of the kind of features available in the Java which help us to iterate or process the each element in the array list. So suppose now I have created the one array list and given the name as a names and added these 6 element in the array list. Now what I want to print this each element one by one on a separate line, new line. So how I can achieve this? You may have in a mind that we can use directly system.out.println, but in this function, so if we trying to print this name, it will be printed in a string format, like it will consider one string and it will print. But what I want to process the each element in the list. Okay, so how I can achieve? We can achieve it by using the iterator. So let's create the iterator for this array list. So to create the iterator, we have the method called as iterator available in the collection class. So names dot iterator. So it will give us a iterator of type string. So let's create a assigning variable iterator of type string. Sorry, what is happening? Let me create the object first. Iterator of the type string, give the name as itr is equal to names, that is our collection list, names dot iterator. If you went to the internal implementation of this method, you will find it is returning the iterator. So what is iterator? Iterator, it is nothing but the interface available in the Java util package. So this iterator has some several methods which help us to achieve our iteration. So what are that method? It has basically the method called as hasNext, which gives the flags, that is the next element is present in the list or not. Then the next method is next, which actually gives the present element in the list. Then the next method is remove. So if we want to remove the particular element from the array list or any collection, that time we can directly use the function called as remove. And the last one is default method for each remaining. So I will explain these all methods one by one. So now we have created the iterator. So as I told you, it has a one method, that is hasNext, which gives the flag, that is next element is present in the list or not, right? So we can directly use the while loop, while iterator dot hasNext. If it has a next element, then let's print the original element present in the list. So I will print by using system.out.println. And so how you get the element? By using the method called as next. So itr, that is iterator object dot next. So it will give us the element present in the list. And now run this program. So here you can find we have printed this each element on the separate line A B C D E F G H I J K L M L. Okay, so that is the first advantages of the list iterator. So now you may have a question, only for the printing we are using this much things? No, there are lots of features or functionality we can implement by using the iterator. Like I want to create a new list which has the element from this list only, but appended with the particular string. Yes, or let's have string as a temp. I want to append each element of this list. That time what I can do, I have created this iterator for this array list. Now I want to create the new list which has the all element, but the each element with append with the particular string. Let's have a string as a temp. So I want the element as abc temp, def temp, ghi temp, like that. So let's have the another list. I will simply copy this declaration array list, and let's give the name as a temp for now, temp. So what I want to copy the each element from this list into the this list, except the each element appended with the particular string, right? So what I can do, now we are iterating already, so let's add this element one by one. Temp dot add, what will the element, itr dot next, which will return the element, plus I want to append with the particular string. Let's append with the temp. Now what will happen, it will add each element from the list into this newly created list with appending the text temp, right? Now let's try to print the our resultant list, that is temp. It should have the all the element with the some concatenation. So here you can find we have the newly created list with the element abc temp, def temp, ghi temp, like this. So these are the some of the functionality we can implement using the iterator. So hope so guys you are clear with this three function as of now, itr dot has next, then next method, and the next method is of now remove. Now suppose what I want to remove the ghi from this particular array list. So how I can achieve? So here simply write the condition if itr dot next means the element of the string dot equals, as it is a string, that's why I am using the equals method. If it is a ghi, then remove it. If it is a ghi, then remove it. So to remove it, how to remove this? We know we can have a method called as a remove in a array list. We can directly write names dot remove, right? But the iterator provide us the one more functional which is specific to iterator, that is remove, that is itr dot remove. We don't need to specify the element which we want to delete, because itr is currently representing the element which will get the delete. Okay, so that's why itr currently pointing to the ghi, that's why ghi will be removed. Now let's try to print the original list. So here you can find ABC, ABC, DF, DF, but here you can find GHI is removed, JKL, JKL, MNO. GHI, it has a duplicate GHI, so that's why two times GHI is removed from the original list. right? So that is all about the remove method. So you may have question, why the iterator don't have the method called as add, as like similarly we have the remove, why we don't have the add methods available in the iterator? So I will tell you why. Iterator, it's working on a mechanism called as a fail fast. What is mean by fail fast mechanism? So fail fast nothing means whenever the two thread or multiple thread trying to access or trying to modify the same object at a time, means concurrent, whenever there is a concurrent modification happens on any object, that time it will throw the exception. It will abort over the next statement execution. It will terminate its execution. Means it's a fail fast. Whenever it is found concurrent modification on the any object, that time it will throw the exception and it will terminate the execution. That is called as a fail fast mechanism. So let me explain this by using example. Let's take example. This iterator, consider this is one of the thread which is working on this names, that is array list. It is working on array list currently. It is iterating it. This is the one time. Now while iterating it, let's consider I want to add the new element in the list while iterating itself only, right? Now suppose I want to add names dot add, let's try to add new string while iterating on the same array list, right? What I am doing, I am trying to add new element while it is under the iteration process. Means this add is trying by the our main thread, and already this names is iterating by this iterator. Means there is a concurrent modification. Now let's try to run and see what will happen. So here you can find it has given the error called as heap memory issue. That is, I think, my laptop issue. Let me try to run it again. It got hanged actually, so let me try it again. So here you can find we are getting the error called as concurrent modification exception, because here what we are doing, we are trying to modify the same object by using the two threads, that is one our iterator and one is main thread. So that is called as a fail fast mechanism. Okay, so that's why there is no method called as a add new element available in the iterator. So now we, until this we have covered the basically three methods of the iterator, that is has next, next method, and another one is remove method, right? So now let's try to understand the next method called as for each remaining. So for each remaining also does the same thing what we have achieved by using these three methods. Okay, so now you have the question, that is, if we can achieve this by using these things, then why we need the for each remaining? The in the question only we have the answer, because here we are using one iterator, that is iterator, which has the functionality that is iterate on the each element. Now to demonstrate this iterator we are using again while. While is nothing but the one type of loop. By using that also we are doing the same what we can achieve by the iterator, that is while also used for the iterating the each elements. So that's why to demonstrate the one iterator we are using actually another iterator. So that's why to avoid this we can use the next method, that is for each remaining. So let's comment out this, and now let's try to use our next method that is called as for each remaining. So what I have done, I have created the object. Now itr dot for each remaining. So here you can find for each remaining takes the input as a consumer. So consumer is nothing but the one of the functional interface in our Java. So how to create the object of this functional interface? Simply let's create another class which implements the this consumer functional interface. So let's give the name as a class. Let's give the name as a class temp consume impl, that is implementation, that implements our consumer class, right? Consumer interface of type string, which has a one method that is accept, that we have to implement. So let's implement the accept method. Now whatever you want to do with this each element of the list, you can write the same logic inside this one also. So just try to print the each element. Okay, now let's pass the object of this temp consume class here. That's it. Now try the running this program. So here you can find whatever we have achieved using the this 3-4 line of code by using a while loop, that we can achieve by using the simple method called as for each remaining. So that is all about the iterator.